So today I would like to present my short film entitled Just One Thing, produced by myself and my production company Anxiety Studios. The basic plot of this film is that a frantic, messy teenager must quickly clean his chaotic home before an unexpected guest arrives. Now, this will be a film targeted to teenagers and young adults and will be distributed via online platforms such as YouTube.
Question: would it be 15 plus or 18 plus?
This film would be 15 plus.
Okay.
So, this overview. This will be a comedy film with a duration of at least 5 to 7 minutes. It is short and fast-paced with an emphasis on visual humour. It will be written, directed and edited independently by myself. This film is visually inspired by the rhythmic editing of directors such as Edgar Wright, who's known for Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, and combines awkward situational comedy with fast-paced visual storytelling in order to convey a sense of escalating tensions and humour. The main humour stems from a character called Naomi. She is referenced multiple times throughout the film, yet she's never actually revealed. Any questions so far?
I just want to see what this looks like before I ask any more questions.
Moving on to story overview, and one of the most important parts. As unexpected guests approach, a messy teenager scrambles to clean his home, all while juggling a phone call that goes from calm to hectic rather quickly. Small interruptions rapidly escalate into increasingly awkward scenarios, which turns what should have been an ordinary morning into fast-paced disarray, tension, comedic humour, with much of the tension stemming from the character of Naomi. As said in the previous slide, this film combines awkward realism with rhythmic visual comedy tropes inspired by fast-paced British comedies such as Shaun of the Dead, which was released in 2004.
Yeah.
The setup for this film is as follows. You have setup, escalation, comedic chaos and tension, payoff, which is where all the big comedy and argument effects happen, temporary resolution, temporary, a repeat, so something happens and the whole situation starts at square one again, and constant references to Naomi, yet the cliffhanger is no resolution, or no revelation. We don't know who she is, why she's important, and essentially what's going on with her.
So this could one day be adapted into a feature length from a short film.
Exactly. Themes and intent. Now, this film focuses on the themes of social anxiety and pressure, whether that be the fear of judgment or the pressure of appearing put together when you're struggling and you're not. And even if the protagonist isn't as well, and also panic from ordinary situations. It's inspired by personal experiences of mine and explores how panic is drawn from situations and how they can quickly become overwhelming, as I have experienced this multiple times before. The narrative uses escalating interruptions and frantic pacing, which grows more intense in order to transform basic, simple tasks into situations of extreme comedy. Via rhythmic editing, this project aimed to develop tension and humour simultaneously by using visual timing and chaotic and constant interruptions. Fast-paced montage editing will also be implemented to reflect the protagonist's state of losing control.
Yeah.
So, why does this stand out? Well, this is a fast-paced comedy that blends ordinary social anxiety with escalating comedic chaos. So, rhythmic visual comedy, faster-paced montage editing, repeated actions, and a synchronized sound design are blended to create a unique escalating comedic tension and visual energy. Next, relatable social anxiety. Humour is more grounded instead of exaggerated. There is an emphasis on familiar social pressures and awkward realism, as mentioned before. Constant references to the character of Naomi, as I've said before, and the growing panic of the protagonist and side characters reflect the fear of losing control in irregular scenarios and feeling unprepared. Most importantly, audience experience. So, The film's aim is to make audiences feel tension and amusement via the use of awkward interruptions, pacing that quickly becomes erratic and fearful from slow and normal, and a rhythmic visual escalation, whether that be synchronizing sound to like sounds such as Foley to events that happen within the script and the film. Important target, distribution and target audience. As I said at the beginning, this motion picture is aimed primarily at adolescents and young adults that are familiar with fast-paced British comedy and awkward realistic humour, and also those that are a fan of the slice of life subgenre. This film will be exclusively designed for online distribution via platforms such as YouTube, Vimeo and Dailymotion. This allows for easier accessibility and high audience engagement, as studies have shown that younger audiences are now watching content on shorter video form platforms such as YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. Promotion. Short teasers and YouTube features such as the community posts will be used to promote the film, and montage-driven clips and short edits will be used to promote on services such as I previously mentioned, TikTok and Instagram Reels. This works because the shorter runtime and the rhythmic editing style has been made suitable for short-form online viewing habits that are seen in younger generations. Most important, production plan. Filming will be taking place in precise indoor sets to maintain constant scheduling. Detailed shot lists and storyboards have been developed to support pacing. Footage will be shot on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which allows stable yet flexible movement and enabling fast-paced coverage. Due to its portability, it can also be used to create complex shots. Editing will be completed using DaVinci Resolve with colour grading, comedic timing, and rhythmic cuts. On the topic of colour grading, warmer colours will be used to represent the time of day, which is the morning. Sound design and Foley will be used to represent and enhance escalations, interruptions, and the overall tension. For potential problems, which would be the limited actor availability, this would mean scenes would be rewritten to accommodate a reduced cast, and solo filming problems would be addressed by locked-off tripod shots and more controlled framing, rapid editing and rhythmic sound design of being the highest priority, more flexible production planning and condensed shooting sessions for conflicts and scheduling, should that ever happen, and a refined project scope so that the final film will remain achievable regardless of the limited resources and available time frame, ensuring that a high quality piece of work will be able to be created on a low budget or in a low time frame as well. My final creative vision. So my project's ultimate aim is to combine awkward realism with frantic, fast-paced visual comedy in order to create a short film that is energetic, entertainable, relatable and increasingly chaotic. Through the use of rhythmic editing and stylized pacing, this film aims to turn ordinary scenarios and situations into chaotic, engaging comedic tension that remains grounded in the themes of social pressure and realistic social anxiety. To conclude, the key ideas are awkward realism, fast-paced humour, visual comedy, and the mystery of Naomi, who is never ever revealed. Thank you all for listening to my pitch. Do you have any questions?
I think this is very well laid out. Just quick question. Whenever you talk about rhythmic editing, you don't show or say what you mean by rhythmic editing exactly.
Yes. So this will all be explained through my portfolio, which the pitch deck will be an extended part of. When the film will be released, I will be releasing my full portfolio to showcase exactly my workflow, what happened, and how the final project will come to be.
Okay.
Any other questions?
That's it, thanks.
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for tuning in.